Well, hello there, space travelers, seers of the beyond, mind bogglers, flybyers, frisbees, and silicon life forms. Welcome to my channel. My friends, this is the channel where you're going to get an alternative perspective on specific subjects. The current subject is, you guessed it, 3i Atlas. My friends, but not only 3i Atlas. 3i Atlas and visitors. Currently in the skies, there's a couple of green ones out there. That beautiful fluorescent green lighting up the sky. All coming in at pretty much the same time. Scientific phenomenon? Who knows? Who cares? If you care, you care. If it's a scientific reason, then there is. And there is, my friends. And scientists are clamoring to shout over Avilub, is what I can see. And we have the fence sitters who are in both camps. If 3i Atlas or any other is a mothership, then they're going to be there. Because, of course, this is also all entertainment. And if it's not, they're going to be there as well. And my friends, as far as I'm concerned, 3i Atlas is not a comet. And so I'm not going to sit on the fence about it. However, I'm not a scientist. I'm a backyard scientist. So here are a couple of more images, and apparently, yes, they're not from early October, they are from the end of September. Nevertheless, they're pretty close, and it is when the object went green. And one of my audience, who seemed very frustrated about me saying something about it going green, and the fact that it's been green like that for a long time, I didn't know that, okay? And, really, it doesn't matter to me. But as I mentioned in my short, because I'm learning as I go along, right? And according to the Google AI, check the Google AI. It could be wrong, right? I just Googled it. And the Google AI said to me that green color only lasts a few days. That's it. And then it's over, skidovers. And that's why I posted that and said that about the green. And the thing is that I don't know if 3i Atlas is still green, but apparently it was green for a period of time. And that's noteworthy, because if it was green for longer than 2 days, and the Google AI says that, you get my meaning? If the AI says that it's only green for 2 days and then it disappears, it burns out, then what does that mean? Is the Google AI incorrect if 3i Atlas is still green? If Comet Lemon, if Comet Swan, Lemon, and the others that are green are still green, even after 2 days? I'm not saying that the AI is wrong, but that's the information I got from the AI. And these comets are still all green, except for the one which is green, and that's not a comet. It's called a comet, of course, it's 3i Atlas. And, the interstellar object. According to my speculative digital modeling, my friends, viewers, of whom some of you are silicon life forms, according to my images that are coming straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak, with no dabbling around, no cutting and paste. Look, I don't need to prove anything to anyone, right? But I do want to clear up every now and then that what I'm doing is straight off the bat, straight from the horse's mouth. I've got this freeware Photo P. Some of you might know Photo P. And it's a very basic photo editing software. I put that image in, I play around with the exposure, etc. And then I convert it to black and white. And then I start playing around. I tweak it slowly but surely. And I don't have a set pattern that I use. I go intuitively. And that's why when I go back to review or to rework some of these images, I discover new things. Okay, it's because I don't have a set path in which I analyze these images with. So you get my picture. And it's in the moment. And every moment has something different to share. It's my point of view in any case. And, that's just the way I do it. I mean, other people might do it differently. So what I'm trying to say to you is that I'm not adding anything to it or trying to enhance it or to cut and paste, except for one. I will tell you the one image that I got from the first images that came from, I think it was from Chile Observatory. That's one that looks like a comet. Still early July, that image came out. It was on Wikipedia. And on that image, after tweaking it around, I did take one nodule, cut it and pasted it further onward, because I was trying to, at the time, demonstrate that 3i Atlas was a comet. You see? So I did do that. But after that, I stopped doing that because I started to see that that's not actually what I wanted to show. And so, yeah, that's how the journey has continued. So my friends, here's some new footage for you to look at. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. What do you see in it? I see technology in it. There's some very interesting technology. Unfortunately, I don't have access to really high resolution images. It's not a problem at all for me. And so I'll just give you what I get. So that's it, my bit for today, my friends. 3i Atlas is doing its thing. I personally don't really care what it does, whether it flies out, goes past Jupiter, pulls a maneuver, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. But I'll tell you one thing. I know from what science has told me about how gases and ionization motors and jets work, how plasma functions, what happens when the chemistry in space takes place in certain ways. Based on that and the images that I've analyzed, this is not a comet. And if it is a comet, it's a comet that has been captured by an intelligence which is of the same consciousness that I am. That's not speculation. So for all those out there who want to hammer me that this is all speculation, I'll say to you, no, this part is not speculation. You and I are of the same consciousness. If you don't agree with me, prove it for yourself. I can only say to you that I know for certain for myself that I am the proof of my own existence. And from that investigation, I can say for myself that everything is of the same consciousness that I am. And I don't need to prove it. But people that come to me with this and try and hammer me about what's speculative and what's not, I know immediately that they are insecure, looking for attention, and need to do some serious introspection, because it would help them a hang of a lot. Avi Loeb is actually very accurate when it comes. I mean, I have been really enjoying the interviews that I've seen of Avi Loeb because I can relate to this guy, so much so. And I believe we need to respect him. But for the others who are hell-bent on looking for attention, good luck to you guys, If you come here looking for attention, I'm going to just, I just put you on the list. That's it. And, I don't need you. But I think that before you go, I want you to know that I would love it if you found a way to include yourself in life so that you don't need to continue harassing yourself, because that's what you're doing. You are harassing yourself because you are refusing to look inward. The world needs more people to look inward and to stop harassing others for not looking the same way as they do. I think it's imperative if we are going to move forward. And these are the times that it's calling for. So my friends, there'll be more, and you're welcome to subscribe, like, share, and until next time, you have a good one.